Yeah, we're out here at Auburn Station. We've been chasing a few cattle killers, and we've had a bit of success.
My good partner and good mate Roger, he basically drives the boat. I'm at the front on the harpoon, and then once the harpoon goes in, I'll yell, "We're on, we're on, we're on." We've managed to harpoon quite a large crocodile. We fought him out through the night. Roger's just doing the last of the knots just to secure him before we start to motor back to the river to drag this crocodile out of the water. This is what we've just achieved. The A-team. Hey!
Yeah, well, it's Monday morning and we're out on Auburn Station. We've come down here to get some big fellas. We went out harpooning last night and we got a 4.5 metre big bull male. Definitely cattle killer, absolutely. He was in a hot spot that had been losing a lot of cattle. This evening we're heading up the West Bains and we're in search of a crocodile that apparently many years ago took a little Aboriginal kid. There was a family camped up at this particular spot where this big crocodile's been for years. We actually got that crocodile on a trail camera last year and it's quite a big animal. So yeah, we're going to head up here and we're going to try and see if we can harpoon this big fella this evening.
Well, here we are on the West Bains. Aaron on the wheel. I'm going to hand it over to him. What's going on here, Aaron?
Yeah, well, we decided to do a bit of a daytime mission. We've been doing a lot of work of an evening. The first few days we were here, the moon was quite full and it was making it very difficult to harpoon of an evening. Anyway, so what we've done is we've used our smarts. We've got the helicopter pilot from the station to shoot us some pigs. And we've put those in strategic places. What that's allowed us to do is to gather the big crocodiles in the area around these carcasses that we've put there and then sneak up on them, do our harpooning from there. So when we left this morning after the one we got last night, I noticed that there was a couple of big crocodiles hanging around a pig that we had tied up. Before the crocodiles could escape into the water, Roger's driven the boat straight up onto the carcass and I've landed quite a good harpoon in a probably about I'm saying 4.1 to 4.2 metre, solid bull male. He's quite a good looking crocodile, good colours, good set of teeth on him. He's definitely in the cattle killer category. So the station owners, they'll be happy to see another big crocodile like this taken off the river. Potentially we're saving them, you know, tens and tens of thousands of dollars a year. Every crocodile that we catch is saving numerous cattle.
Yeah, so we're on the Bains River. We're down at Auburn Station. What we've got here is we've got a large bore on the front of the boat. We've got my harpoon set up here beside us. What our plan is we're actually the helicopter pilot shot this pig and he's come and dropped it off to us this morning. We're going to go and position this pig in an area and hopefully this will attract some big crocodiles that we can harpoon later on tonight. We're down on the Bains and we're on the main stretch of the river where they're losing lots of cattle. We've come across an area where there's quite a large slide on the bank here. Now that slide across the stomach of the crocodile would have to be at least 2.5 foot wide. And you can see up there on the bank where his huge big claws have been digging in. Roger was just saying he thinks this crocodile is at least 4 metres. What do you reckon, Roger?
Yeah, look at them all. You got the back feet there and there. That's got to be 1.2 metres between the feet. So yeah, it's 4 metres plus for sure.
Now this is where he goes up out of the water and comes back down into the water. And you've got another one, quite a large one, just over here. He might even go up and sit in the shade up in there, Roger, eh?
He might even be sitting up there now, you know.
Yeah, well, this is the scene of a night of crocodile feasting. Just up there, tied to the roots of that tree, we've tied a whole pig carcass. And geez, there's some big slide marks there around that area. Crocodiles have been coming in and just smashing that pig carcass all night. And there's only
back legs. And
the back legs and a bit of its hindquarters left there. Yeah, well, she's Wednesday morning, and we managed to get this big brute last night. We got him tied up beside the boat, and we're just about to get him out. He's a big boy, Roger.
He's a big boy. I reckon 4.5 metres. Another fantastic shot with the harpoon by Aaron. Got him right on the back there near the near the crown. This guy fought for about an hour and a half. Lost a bit of condition. He's been chomped up a little bit. He's got a lot of old scar tissue. This guy was a bluer, that's for sure. But one less cattle killer for Auvergne.
Yeah, well, we harpooned this fella last night. Big old boy. I reckon he's about 4.6 metres. We're just about to winch him up onto this boat trailer here. Both Roger and I have the highest regard and respect for the crocodiles we catch. All the crocodiles are dispatched humanely with the least amount of stress on the animal. Any crocodile that you see in these videos, either being dragged along beside the boat or winched up onto a trailer, have already been dispatched and are completely dead. Look at this big brute. 4.72 metres. I'm a bit puffed out, I've been on that winch. And there's a few kilos in this crocodile. Roger's just securing the tail so it doesn't fall down and get caught up as we're driving back to the homestead. And another big cattle killer bites the dust down here at Auvergne Station. It's Friday morning, just motored upstream, having a sniff around for a big crocodile that Emily and Wayne have shown us. Lives on a rock bar up there, but he's snuck in while we weren't looking and stolen the pig that we left up there as a bait. We went up last night for a look as well, ended up running out of fuel. We've got that little bit of footage there, at night time footage of using the bimini as a sail. That was quite impressive on Roger's behalf, come up with that idea. Definitely got us home. But no luck today with crocodiles. But we'll keep plodding along. We've got a couple more days left here. Hopefully we get a couple more big ones. We'll keep sniffing around. We just did a bit of an all-nighter, had a couple of hours sleep in between shifts, but we got 3 3 crocodiles for the night. Biggest is 4.5 metres again. Seems his 4.5 metres mark is sort of where it's at the moment. We were hoping to try and crack the 5, but unfortunately the area where this real big fella is proving a bit elusive. So we've got 2 crocodiles tied up to the front of the boat here, and there's already another big fella back on the trailer back at the station that we got last night. Got home about midnight. But yeah, we're knocking a few over. We actually found a half a dead cow floating in the river last night. Had all its face ripped off and all its arse end had sort of all been eaten off. So we've actually dragged that carcass away, and we've tied it up to a tree right up the bank, so the crocodiles have got to make their way up there to feed on this cow carcass. So we're hoping to hunt off that over the next few days, and yeah, get a few big fellas off the cow carcass. But that's why we're here. We're here to catch cattle killers. That's the job we're doing, and that's what we're doing, catching cattle killers. A glorious morning out here. We're currently going down the East Bains, slowly motoring our way home. Can't go too quick when you've got crocodiles tied up to the front of the boat, and the boat's bow is like that going down the river. I'll show you this big fella when we get back to the homestead. 2 missing legs and big bite marks all over him. A lot of these crocodiles have been bashed up. So over here on this trailer here, we've got a nice big bull male. He's 4.5 metres. He's quite a big animal. He's got some big injuries. He's got a massive big hole up here at the back of his neck. All his osteoderms are all broken. That's obviously an injury from us. That's where we've severed his spinal cord. But if you come around this other side, this is another injury here. He's got half his face hanging off. This is fighting with other big crocodiles, big teeth marks here. And if you come around this side here, both legs on this side missing. So he's got this whole leg here has been ripped off in a fight with another crocodile. And you come down to his back leg here, that whole leg's missing. That's just a stump. Look at these broken osteoderms up here on his back from where another big crocodile's grabbed him and bitten all into his flesh there. This is the kind of stuff that these crocodiles go through. They're the ultimate survivor, been around for 200 million years. But this fella here won't be killing any more cattle. We actually found a dead cow floating in the water last night. I had quite a few crocodiles hanging around there, and this guy here was lurking in the area. And then we went back early hours this morning, and if you go over here, we've got 2 more large crocodiles. The one on the right hand side is 4.1 metres, and this fella here is 3.6 metres. The 3.6 metre crocodile, it definitely eat little calves and stuff like that. And then these, and weaners, and then these bigger crocodiles, they'll take down full-size cows, bulls, big animals. So yeah, we're getting the job done. We're catching a few cattle killers out here at Auburn, and that's what Triple C and crop catching contractors and Croc Stock and Bar are all about.